we should be live, I think. All right. Just let me guys know if you can see me and hear me, and we'll get right into it. So yeah, just let me know. You can see me, you can hear me, and then yeah, we'll just jump right in. So just wait for the comments to kind of roll in, and then we'll see. Hey everyone, hope you're having a good week so far. So I'm excited to give away this bike. It's pretty awesome, and I'll also give away some shirts as well. So stick around if you don't win the bike. I'll give away 3 shirts as well, and we'll do those too. So yeah, have a bit of a wait till we get a few more people in. If you got any questions, send them through. Have a bit of a chat before we kind of, I guess, go into things. Yeah. I should have the podcast out probably tomorrow or Saturday as well. Just been editing that at the moment, just making sure it's all good, and we'll get that out there. Hey everyone, seeing a lot of familiar faces coming through. Of course, David coming in with the big questions. Do you like baked beans? I'm like, yes I do, but my girlfriend doesn't like sitting next to me after I've had them. We've got a fair few people coming in. I think we'll wait till around like 7:10, 7:15 once we get a few more people in. Yeah, Craig's got a good question there. Views on the 2020 run releases yet? Yeah, I talked about the common styles in the last podcast, and then in the next podcast there's still a fair few bikes that I need to talk about. Tech, fashion, travel. Can I still enter? If you're in Australia, yes, just go back onto it and leave a comment with the hashtag giveaway in it. No, the giveaway is not for the US. I thought I made that pretty clear in the video. Yes, the bike does have hydraulic disc brakes. Vanilla acid. Interesting name. Do I like the Merida 160 range? Yeah, I actually really like the Merida 160. I used to have one. I didn't have it for that long, but I took it to Queenstown Bike Park in New Zealand when I went there, and I really, really liked it. Yeah, it's really good over the roots and the chunky stuff, and it was considering how old that frame is now, I think it's almost probably 4 years now. Like, it's withstand the test of time pretty damn good. I really, really like that frame. It's kind of like the Corolla of the mountain bike industry. Just keeps plodding away, does the job well. Yeah, nothing too flash, but it just does everything pretty damn well. Isaac actually got the Merida 140. Yeah, it's a great bike. Yeah, if you like 27.5 inch wheels and you're looking for a bike to kind of do a bit of everything. Yeah. Enduro rider, where do I live in Australia? I live in Sydney, Australia. So yeah, not too many trails around, but we seem to do pretty well. Do I know where to get Shimano Dior XT pedal replacement pins? Should be able to find them. I mean, they're just standard grub screws. You just need to find the thread kind of size and pitch that you kind of need, and then you should be able to find them. I think probably some hardware stores or bolt stores would have a fair few grub screws that should do the job as well. So you might be able to find even longer ones. Am I going to do a review of the new 2021 D7? It's the same frame, so I don't know if I will do another review. It's pretty much the same bike. The only difference is it's got Dior 12 speed on it, which is a good upgrade. So if you are looking for that bike, then it's definitely a big step up in terms of the drivetrain department. Jack, how do I start my new mountain bike channel? I mean, I think when I kind of started, I think reviews are a good way to kind of get a bit more exposure to people that normally wouldn't look at your channel to kind of start, but you just need to really focus on producing good quality content to kind of see. If you look at all the big YouTubers, they kind of sell a story with their content. You can either be entertaining and tell a story, or you can be boring like me and have information. So you either got to inform or entertain, and then if you're really good, you can inform and entertain. I think that's, if you can do either of those or both of those well. But yeah, just see what the big guys are doing, see how they have a very good story, and there's no dead time in it. It's just look at the videos. There's a point to every bit of the footage. They don't fall in love with the footage. They just have everything kind of flowing into the next thing. You don't get bored. So yeah, that would be my advice to kind of starting it off, and just be consistent, more consistent than me. Oh wow, we've got a lot of questions coming through. Sorry. What's the fork like? It's a pretty basic air fork, but if you did want to upgrade in the future, it's got a tapered head tube, so you can kind of do that as well. What's a recommendation for a dirt jump bike? I don't ride too many dirt jumps. Like the only bikes I've ridden is the Marlin Alcatraz and the Polygon Trid, and I've liked them, and they've been pretty good. So the bike's pretty much just like a standard cross-country hardtail. I've put some wider bars on it. It's got a 70mm stem instead of like the 90 that kind of came with it. And yeah, just nothing too flash has been changed about it, but I'll chuck some parts in to kind of help it be a bit more aggressive for the winter. Chuck some stuff in the box. How much travel? It's just a 100mm cross-country bike. What do you think about the Norco Range A2? Yeah, I really like the Norco Ranges. Like, the frame's getting a bit dated now, and I think they'll probably bring a new one out for 2021. So if you are thinking about it, I'd probably hold off a few weeks or a month until the new one kind of comes out. It should come out soon, and yeah, see what you think. What do I think of the 2021 Trek Marlin 7 as a good entry-level hardtail? I mean, you can't go wrong. Any entry-level hardtail, they're all pretty much the same. If they've got a... I mean, there's the only real different ones that I've kind of seen is the Marin hardtails, like what is it called? It's slipping my mind. But they're kind of entry-level hardtails, tend to be a bit more trail-based, so I check out those, but I haven't looked at the Marlin. But yeah, you can't really go wrong. Like anything around $500-600, hydraulic disc brakes, it's kind of gonna do the job all and pretty much the same. Just pick the best spec for the money, or if they want to get to the next spot, like $8,000, then you can start considering your geometry a bit more. Where can we listen to the podcast? So at the moment, it's on Spotify and Google, and then there's a few other ones as well. But they'll be in the links in the description for all the podcasts. And if I haven't put in there, it'll be the new one when it comes out. It will be in the description of that if you wanted to listen to it. Are there any budget bikes that don't spec an SX Eagle? I know, right? They hopefully get rid of it. But yeah, as I said, the new D7 for 2021, the Polygon that comes with Dior 12 speed. Dion Fernando, guys, see 68 watching, 38 likes. Yeah, I know. Come on, guys, like it, like. Alex asks, are you going to ship the bike? So if they live in Sydney, I'll just drop it off to them. If you live out of Sydney, then I'll box it up and send it. There shouldn't be too much of an issue with COVID, I don't think. But yeah, we'll tackle that when we kind of get to it. Tyler, go to Derby after Tasmania and COVID. Yeah, I went to Derby 2 years ago, just before I started the channel, so I really want to get back down there. How I see it, MTB. Hi, mate. How you going? I'd like to see more maintenance videos. Yeah, I'll probably do a maintenance video. I mean, if you can see my Alpine trail there is a bit dirty. It got a bit muddy the other day when I destroyed the rear tire. But I'll probably do... I need to service the suspension soon, or see if I'll do it, or I'll pay someone else to do it. But I need to get that all sorted. I might put a charger damper in the fork and just do some general stuff. So I might do a maintenance video when I'm kind of doing that stuff, but it's weird. There's a lot of maintenance stuff out there. I don't know if I'd be providing much more information than anyone else. Do you know best trails in Sydney? In Sydney, you can't really go past the stuff in Garrigal. Yeah, the Marin San Quentin is a great bike, Braden, if you're looking for kind of an aggressive hardtail. All right. Okay, so we'll wait just a little bit longer because there seems to be a bit more people kind of coming in. If you're not, don't worry if you're not in the stream or anything like that. The video will still be up on YouTube, so you can see who won it. But I'll put a pinned comment on who won it, and then also who won the shirts as well, so we can kind of get the winners. And if you do win, say I'll put my email in the description, or just send me a comment or send me a DM on Instagram or something like that, and we'll get it sorted. We'll reveal the winner in probably 10 minutes. Fave trails in Sydney, yeah, stuff as I said around Garrigal, but I rode Wollongong the other day and that was absolutely awesome. So if you can get down there, definitely do that. Yeah, the trails around, I think the Warrenora around the cemetery kind of there, they've been going off lately. I'll definitely need to go down there and do a ride. Just need to find someone that rides there frequently. Question. God, I missed. There's too many questions coming through. There's too many questions. I already spoke about the 160 a bit. Lee Pro asked, have I ever been to Green Valleys? No, I haven't. Just really, like, I don't know. I haven't heard really nice things about the people that run it, so I don't know how I feel about supporting it. I don't really want to go down there. I've heard a few people get kicked out for no reason, so I don't know. I might go down there one day, but yeah, I haven't heard the best things about, like, the trails are awesome, but I just haven't heard the best things about how it's run. But that's all speculative. Well, it's from what people have told me, so I can't really judge unless I've been there myself, so don't take that with a grain of salt. What trails of Rimba do I recommend? Yeah, there's like, all of it kind of goes off the downhill, so you do the downhill run, and then there's the gravity enduro lines that kind of come off the side to it. So Toby asked, what does a normal week look like in the life of Phil? I mean, nothing special. Go to work, come home. Sometimes, most of the time, do an hour of YouTube stuff or something like that, and then on the weekend try to get a ride in, hang out with some friends, and yeah, there's nothing too special. Try to train at least do some kind of fitness every day, and yeah, it's nothing special at the moment. Kind of on the grind with work and getting YouTube stuff, saving up for a house, so got to save up as much as I can. No, Jack, I haven't been to the Yangs, but I do want to go there when I will need to go there once COVID and all that kind of stuff goes away. All right, everyone's getting a bit restless. We'll get the winner. All right, so I'll just give me a second. I'll share my screen. All right, you guys should be able to see the screen. I don't want to. All right, so you guys should be on the screen now of the giveaway, I think. So just transparency-wise, so you can see. So we've got the URL, no duplicate users. So if you've done multiple comments, they don't count. It's only for one. And then if you've got hashtag giveaway, you can enter the contest. So I'll just double check to see if anyone else has entered. So So we have 359 entries, which is pretty damn crazy. So, all right, we'll pick the winner now. All right, drum roll, please. All right, we're picking the winner. It is you done. Okay, congratulations. I wonder if you are, sorry, undone. Winner is undone. And he was going to give it away. So, did it. And I think he was going to give it to his dad. So, congratulations. You done. I don't know if he's in the comments. I'll just put the stream back to normal. Congratulations. Thanks for the super chat, John. Absolutely awesome. Thank you. So if he's on the chat, we will try and get him. It looks like he might be based in the Blue Mountains, so I can drop it off to him. So that makes things a fair bit easier. But we'll also do some shirts. So don't leave the stream yet. We'll do some shirts. We'll give away some shirts, and I'll send those as well. So yeah, absolutely awesome. It looks like he was giving it to his dad, I think. Lived in the Blue Mountains and his planes. I think so. Yeah, I think he's in the Blue. I saw mention of the Blue Mountain, so yeah, hopefully we can get to him. And is it Udon or Undone? Undone. I think. Let me just double check. See the comment. Yeah, Undone. Undone. Good name. Okay, so how to enter? It's be the same. So hashtag giveaway. Everyone's already entered, and then I'll just pick some new winners for the shirt, so we can kind of send that out as well. So absolutely awesome. Hopefully, it looks like the bike's going to a nice cause as well. So nicely left a nice comment, and yeah. So John asked, "What's my thought on the 2021 Polygon Syncline C5?" So I haven't actually read it yet, but the geometry looks really, really nice for a kind of cross-country kind of trail on that kind of realm of a hardtail. So I think it's got a 67 degree head angle, so pretty slack for that kind of style of bike. So I think it'll ride very well. You can upgrade it to a dropper, like for a carbon hardtail, 120 mils of travel, 29er. I think it's a pretty damn good value for money. I just need to get one for a ride. Hopefully we can do that soon. All right. So, okay, I will do some more. God, I keep playing with my hands. It's ridiculous. Okay. All right. So we will pick some more winners. All right. I'll pick another winner for... Oh, wait. Okay, let me share my screen again and we'll pick another winner. Sorry guys, I'm being a terrible stream host. Okay, let me get it up again. Okay. All right. Hashtag giveaway. Okay. Sorry guys, I'll just share my screen again. Okay, I should be sharing the screen. Just getting comments again, just double checking. We have an extra entry. Yeah, someone snuck it in. All right, so we'll pick the next one. So we'll do 3 shirts. All right, so first one is Noel Miller. Congratulations. Nice comment as well. I'm loving it. There were so many nice comments, like people giving it to their friends and stuff like that. So, and just super supportive as well. It's great to see so many people. I mean, great to see so many people supporting the channel and just being genuinely great people. So, yeah. So Noel Miller, you are the next winner of a shirt, and then we'll do another one. So, it's Luix, ILWX. And again, another nice one. Oh, new subscriber as well. So good to see some heaps of nice subscribers. And he's based in Melbourne, so hopefully we can brighten up his day a little bit, being in isolation. And then we'll do one more. And James Hyun. And awesome. That's a nice comment as well. He was looking at all the other comments, seeing them give away all a nice one, but no, it's awesome to see he's found a bit of a passion kind of in lockdown getting into mountain biking. So that's awesome. Glad I could kind of help you get into mountain biking and enjoy it a bit more. Okay. So there we go. There is some more shirt winners. So, okay, wait. Okay, Jaden Thomas. Wait, so if I comment asking a question as well as no. So if your comment if you did 2 comments with hashtag giveaway in it, then it didn't count. So no, it's filtering it that way. Sorry, Laserbeam. I'm sure we'll get you something in a giveaway for. Okay, we'll do one more. One more. Okay, one more shirt. Hopefully we can get it to someone else. Laserbeam can hopefully get his talk to his mum and get him the. Actually, why don't we do 5? We'll do 5. We'll do two more shirts. 2 more shirts. All right. There we go. Laserbeam, you've twisted my arm. All right, 2 more. Okay, let me get the screen back. All right, I'll pick another winner. You're making my postage horrible. I'm gonna have to spend a fortune on postage. Okay, we had Matt RM2 is the next winner in the giveaway. So, Matt RM2, congratulations. And one more. We got the last one. I'm not rooting for anyone, but it would be nice if Laserbeam, the dedicated streamer, won one. But we got 360 options. JMBA. Sorry, Laserbeam. But yeah, so we got 5 winners for the shirts. So bring it back. There we go. All right. Oh, we got someone in the stream actually who was here when they won something. All right. Sick. All right. That's awesome. Okay. I can't give any more shirts out. This postage is blowing out of proportion. All right. So if you've won something, you can message me at trailtalkmtb@gmail.com. I'll put it in the description. Or we can do or message me on Instagram directly or Facebook, something like that. And then we can get shipping organized and all that kind of stuff like that. Aiden, where can we get the shirts? I haven't put them online or anything like that. I've just been using them for giveaways and whatnot. Just kind of get people a bit more stoked on the channel and not monetizing or anything like that. So, it's not rigged, trust me. Ty asks, can I make a video on how to convince my parents to get 50-50 for a new bike? I might be able to do, I can see if I can do a parody video of convincing your parents to buy a bike. I'll see if I can think of something funny. My next skit's going to be based on the YouTube Bros. Yeah, we've done the giveaway. Undone won the bike. So see if you can find his comment. But I'm going to do a skit on the SPD sandals. The good old, if you've seen them, they're like sandals that you can kind of use clip-in pedals with. Got a funny idea for it. Should be pretty funny. I mean, I think it's funny, but no, everyone seemed to enjoy the bike shop stuff. Jasper asks, do I like riding in the Blue Mountains? I've ridden in the lower Blue Mountains on the, if you're familiar with the area, on the Cabbage Tree side, but never on the other side, like Blacksland and all that kind of stuff like that. I really need to go down there and ride those. There's a few, I think I need to ride Knapsack downhill, and then there's a few other trails around the area that I really need to ride. So yeah. Yeah, the ride concepts do look sick. I'm probably in the market for some new shoes soon. I need to get some shoes. I like my Northwave ones, but they're slightly on they're really grippy and nice and stiff, but they tend to, see you Laserbeam. Sorry, mate. I need to probably get something a bit lighter. I'm in a feeling of lightening things up. So I've got some, actually, bear with me a second. I need to grab some stuff. I've got some new stuff that I can show you. Okay, I'm back. Disappeared. Like everyone's leaving because the giveaway's done. I know. I understand. I'm not gonna hate on anyone. I would do the same. I got a Maxis Dissector. A lot of you have been asking me to review that, so should be keen to do this. And I also got the Tannis tire armor as well coming. I'll talk about it a bit in the podcast this week. I talked a bit about it. So, So yeah, that's going to be sick. It looks like a really nice tread pattern. I think I'll enjoy it. Andreas asks, come back to West Pedo local. Yeah, I've been writing it recently. I do write it. I just don't film it all the time. I write it probably every second week. But there's just been some cool stuff that's been built up. It's a bit cleaned up. There's some more stuff on the North Rock side that's been built. I know a drop's been fixed up. Yeah. Oh, Aiden as well. Yeah, I remember you've ridden around the local stuff. When will I ride Mill Creek? Yeah, I need to actually go ride it. I'll try and I'll do a video there soonish. I think just need to find someone that rides there a fair bit to kind of show me around. When's the podcast come out? It comes out tomorrow or Saturday. I just need to do the last bit of editing. Let me forward a bit. Thanks, Jack Ryan. Staying like a true legend. What's a good front tire? I like so on a more light trail setup, I like a DHR up front because it's got a bit more of a consistent tread pattern than a DHF and it's around 100 grams lighter. So if you got more of a trail bike, I think the DHR up the front's a little bit better. And I'd probably run something like the Dissector, or if you want a bit more grip, or an Aggressor if you're looking for something. Actually, I don't even like the Aggressor that much. I think probably a Recon's probably a better rear trail tire. The Aggressor's unnecessarily heavy, and you can't get it in a 3C Max Terry. You can only get it in a dual compound, so I'm a hater. So for a front tire, for trail, I like the DHR. For enduro kind of stuff, you can't get past the Assegai. Just digs in so well, more consistent tread pattern. And you also want to get your pressures right. That will help a fair bit with your grip. But do I know anything about Glenworth Valley opening? No, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Parker asked, what's my opinion on Kona? I think they make some good bikes. Yeah, I mean they're single pivot like my Marlin, and I've got that tuned so it works pretty well now. If you didn't know, I got a new shock on that as well. I got the DPX2, so same kind of setup as the Alpine Trail 8 now. And I'll probably do some more modifications to it. I actually really am liking getting along well with the bike at the moment. Everything just feels like it's absolutely set up perfectly with the new shock. So, opinion on the Siskiyou T8? Yeah, it's a great little bike. I think if you're looking for kind of like a do-it-all bike, I think it's great. Whereabouts in Sydney? I'm in northwest Sydney, so as they said, kind of around the local kind of northwest trails around the M2 kind of areas where I ride mostly around Pennant Hills kind of area. Not telling you exactly where I live, but those are the trails that I ride mostly. Don't get me wrong, I think for a fast rolling, Jack's asked about mini DHF. If you're looking for a fast rolling enduro setup, then I think the DHF's a great option. It just rolls a bit faster than the Assegai. I think the Assegai just gives me a bit more confidence because there's a knob between the center tread and the edge tread, so just a bit less kind of vague in between the transition between the center tread and the edge tread, where the Assegai is consistent, so you've got a bit more confidence, where the DHF rolls faster, but it's a bit more vague going from that center to the edge tread. And the new Konas look absolutely sick as well. Oh no, wait, that's terrible. Hopefully you feel better soon. That's crazy. Is the RockShox Sector it's good for? Yeah, it's a good kind of entry-level kind of air fork. The RockShox stuff's gotten a lot better for the more entry-level stuff's gotten a lot better in the last couple of years. When did I get my Alpine Trail? Gus asks. I've had it for just before Cannonball, so probably around 9 months now. I've had it. Foreman asks, should I get the new Trans X29? I think that looks like an absolutely sick bike. That's kind of like my kind of style of bike. I think it's sick. I will come back to Tassie eventually. I love it there, but yeah, just can't go at the moment. Jack asks, how much can you get an Alpine Trail second hand? I don't know. I mean, I'd probably sell mine for around $2,000 when I do sell it. But yeah, I don't know what other people would probably sell it for. Got any future bikes? I'm getting a new bike soon. But I think I'll keep my Alpine Trail at the moment as well. I really am getting along with that bike at the moment. I've been riding a few longer bikes recently, and it's making me like the kind of more middle of the road geometry that this has. Well, it's still pretty contemporary, but it's more middle of the road these days. How many bikes do I have? Only one now. But I never used the other one, so that's why I gave it away. Okay. Sifting through the questions. I've answered a couple of them already. Jack asks, what's coming up on the channel in the next 2 weeks? I will check. I've got it all written down. So the podcast is coming out either Saturday or tomorrow. We'll see how I go. I have got so I need to do part 2 of the best value mountain bike brands kind of thing. I know a few people were kind of asking for that kind of stuff. I've got part 2 of my dream bike that I need to do, so kind of like my dream specs of a bike. I'm going to do some testing with tires, so I've got the dissector that I need to do a review on. I've got, as I said, that skip with the other skip that I need to do, which will be pretty funny. And then I'll probably, by that point, we'll probably be getting into the buyer's guides kind of time, where I'll start doing some more buyer's guide stuff for this year, and yeah, around that kind of thing like that. So yeah, there's a fair few cool things happening, and I'll put some riding stuff in between, because I know I said that I'm not necessarily enjoying too much of the riding stuff, but I think I found a pretty easy way to kind of film riding stuff where the filming doesn't get too much in the way of having fun just riding. So I think I'll possibly do some more riding stuff, even though I said I wouldn't. But yeah, once all this stuff clears out of the way, I'll do some more social rides with everyone, so we can kind of get to meet some of you guys. It's hard just on the internet getting to talk to you guys. I'd like to actually meet some of you. Stoxy asks, dream bike. I've done a video on it. So I think Jimbo asks, I should check out Uncle Peter. I've seen it. I can't hit any of that stuff. It's too big for me. It's too big. But no, I've ridden some. I've ridden to the start section and none of the hard stuff on it. Riding with Ols, how well does the Exclusion rear shock handle on the Alpine Trail? I think you need to, with the Alpine Trail, it tends to, you want to run, so you really need to get a volume space, as I said in the review. Like for people that are riding it on more enduro kind of style trails, you do really want to run a bigger volume spacer in it, well actually a volume spacer in it, and then lower the pressures a little bit and run a bit deeper in the sag. So that has a 0.4 spacer in it, and then I'm running it around about 33% sag, so I'm a little bit deeper than 30%, and that just makes it feel a bit more like butter. And then there's a fair bit of progression towards the end, because it's a pretty progressive leverage curve on it, and the DPX2 tends to be a bit more of it's got more of a progressive feel to it as well, so you can run a bit deeper in the sag, and then it feels nice and supple over the chattery stuff. And then at the end, you've got the progression from the volume spacer. The shock's naturally a bit more progressive than the other air shocks, and then the leverage curve is a bit more progressive as well. So if I ran at 30%, it feels super, super progressive, and it felt like on some of the drops, it was kind of too progressive, and I was almost blowing my feet off the pedal sometimes. So I ran a bit deeper in the sag, and it is absolutely perfect. So yeah, if you do have the X Fusion on it, you do want to run a bit deeper in the sag and then put a bigger volume spacer in it. So I think DIY MTB in Australia has some volume spacers that you can chuck in the X Fusion shock. But if you can afford an upgrade, the DPX2, if you're looking for something a bit more poppy and playful, but you can also run a coil. And if you wanted something with a bit more of a butter kind of feel, you could run the Super Deluxe Orin X2. Julian, yes, I've already answered the winner. Hey, I'll probably end the stream in about 5 to 10 minutes as well, so I need to have dinner. I went for a big ride today. Yeah, so Undone won the giveaway, so we just need to find him. But if you did want a shirt as well, message me on Instagram or send me an email at trailtalkmtb, so trailtalkmtb@gmail.com. I'll put it in the description as well. Yeah, I'll come around and ride with. If I'm around the kind of, I'll put it in the Facebook group. If you're in the Facebook group for the trails around the area, you know what I'm talking about. I'll put it in there when I go for a ride next, and we can hopefully catch up. What would be the cheapest air fork you can get? Well, I'll just answer the question. What's the cheapest air fork that I would probably get? I think the Marzocchi Z2 is probably the best value kind of trail fork on the market, and you can't really go past the Marzocchi Z1 either for the air fork. It's a bit stiffer than the normal 36 because it's a bit, they use a different steel in it. Oh, sorry, different alloy. Yeah, I think a different alloy in it. It's a bit stiffer and thicker than the normal 36 when they've made it a bit lighter for the more expensive ones. When's bikes coming in stock in Australia? You should see stock kind of coming in towards, where Marins and Polygons are kind of coming in every month kind of side of things, but the other brands I don't really know too much about. I know a lot of other brands might not even have some stuff for Christmas, so yeah, it's definitely not good. I was also at Suja Pramod asks, well, how is this a Satori Serrata Pro? Haven't tried it, but I was also thinking of potentially doing a series of like reviewing stuff off eBay, AliExpress, and Alibaba, doing like super budget stuff that you can get off there and kind of seeing the quality and that kind of stuff like that. So if you guys would be interested, put a comment below in the chat and say if you'd be interested in me just getting some super cheap stuff off eBay, Alibaba, AliExpress, all the cheap Chinese stuff, and do some reviews on that to see how it compares to the more expensive stuff that I've tried. Patrick Mott, should I change my MT500 brakes to the 4-piston MT20s? Yeah, MT520s. Yeah, if you feel like you don't have enough power and you've changed the brake pads and you've put some non-resin, if they've got resin rotors, ditch that first and put some normal rotors on there and put some metallic pads to see if that changes anything. If not, if you still feel like you don't have enough power, put on the MT520s. I hate it when the chat drops down like this. There we go. Yeah, I will be reviewing a bit more of the Polygon stuff towards the end of the year. Just have to wait a little bit. If Undone doesn't claim his prize, so if no one claims the prize for kind of like, I guess, a week, 2 weeks, then I'll have to redraw a winner. Unfortunately, but same when you hear the voice. Do I think the Rockhopper comp's a good beginning bike? Yeah, if you can find anything around those $500 hardtails, they're all pretty similar. If you can pick the one that just has the best value for money. What do I think of the Stans Flow Mark 3s? They're probably one of the best wheels in the market if you can get them, if you can afford them. They're really good. Yeah, it would be. I mean, we can. Okay, so what? Why me? If we get to 50,000 subscribers, I'll say here. If we do 50,000 subscribers, I'll do a build, a complete build of all cheap Chinese stuff, and see if we can actually get a functioning bike out of it. That can be the next. That can be the next challenge. All right. So I've pretty much ended there, guys. Ended there. Is it true AliExpress? I mean, everything kind of comes out of the same factory. It's just heaps of it's just parallel imports and all that kind of stuff like that. They just change the branding on a lot of the same stuff. So we might be able to find some gems in there. But yeah, if you've bought any cheap stuff on that kind of stuff like that, then let me know if you've bought any kind of parts that you recommend or that you've seen that's really good, and I'll give it a go myself. We can kind of make it a series. I think everyone will kind of enjoy that. We need a solid series that we kind of need to go with. But yeah, that's bro. I don't think we've got any more questions, kind of. Everyone's kind of clocking out now. But yeah, we had a good stream. There was like 90, 100 people at one point. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll do a group ride once everything kind of clears up and it's a bit more. I don't want to advertise a group ride at the moment. I don't think it's the right thing to do with everything that's going on. We'll do one when things start to clear up a little bit. But yeah, someone's messaging me. I'm hungry. Who won? Undone won the bike. I don't think he's in the stream, but yeah, if he's coming, I'm sure he'll figure it out. The video will be up on YouTube and we can see who won. But I might just I'll put a pinned comment on the stream of everyone who won a bit later, and then we can kind of get everyone to contact me. But yeah, super great, guys. Thanks to the super chat. Who was it before? It was $5. John Croxford, thanks so much, mate, for the super chat. It's always nice seeing a super chat come in. Yeah, thanks again, mate. And yeah, more Bear Creek. I'll do it when it kind of come in. When I can actually go in there and ride again once it's open, we'll do another video there. I need to do a learn to jump video because I suck. I am a terrible jumper. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, the giveaway's done. But yeah, well, I'll check the video and get all the names up in the pinned comment, and then we'll contact all the winners. And congratulations to all the winners. But yeah, that's enough for me, guys. Hope you guys had a good week. The podcast is coming out tomorrow or Saturday. I just need to finalize a few things, talk a bit more about all the new bikes and all that kind of stuff like that. And if you have any questions for the podcast, don't forget to leave a comment on the podcast when it comes out, and I'll answer those questions. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.